now. Last week's shocking news about a brutal attack at a senior's home has many of us still thinking about how we support and care for the elderly. One man allegedly killed a fellow resident at the Wexford Seniors Residence. Police continue to investigate what happened. For many nurses and personal support workers, calming violent or aggressive residents is part of their everyday work. Mary Weens spoke this week with Theresa Matteer. She is a 20-year veteran of nursing homes, both as a personal support worker and a registered practical nurse. Mary asked Theresa what went through her mind when she heard about the elderly woman who was killed allegedly by a fellow resident.
First, it's sadness. Sadness went over me because that's so familiar to me. We see it over and over, day and day. It's a 24-hour thing that we see. Sometimes you go home and you going home and you're telling your coworker, make sure you keep an eye on this one. Make sure you keep an eye on this one, because we know the families know them before sickness, but after sickness they are different. We are the ones that we know them. We are the ones that they even confide into. Everybody that is sick or in there something triggered that. Even though they haven't actually come up with true what causes Alzheimer's, but sometimes there's a story behind that. They have days on and off that you can actually sit and talk to them, like talking to you now, and you get stories from them. That is a big challenge for every healthcare worker, because that is the most important thing in healthcare. But unfortunately, we don't get the time to do that, because that's all they see us 24 hours than their family. Sometimes a little touch, sometimes rubbing their back a little bit. Sometimes you see the tears in their eyes. You want to sit and touch, hold their arms. But where is the time for you to do that? You can only say, okay, you'll be okay, and then walk off. It breaks your heart, but another resident need to eat. You have to go and help them eat. So it is hard. It is hard. Weigh your staff at night, because some have 20 residents. One person to look after 20 residents, and you have to attend every 20 residents. Most times, me personally, hundreds of times, I had gone back to work on my days off to actually sit with a resident. One resident that used to pushing resident on the floor, calling them names, beating them, fighting over TV. But remember, dementia is not a nice disease. They're frustrated, and they take their frustration out of anybody that they see around. So one day I said, no, this can't be happening. My day off, I went in there. I went there, I brought a muffin and a coffee, and I went upstairs with him, and I asked him, why is he really violent with other residents, female residents, and stuff like that? He said, they are in my way. I hate the world and I hate them. He's talking about hatred. I was redirecting him. I said, okay, what can I do to help you, to make you a little happy? He said, I'm a sports person. I miss Monday night hockey night. I miss watching Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. So I said, oh, so you are a TV person. So right away, I know I got a fight from him. I sat with him for the half of day of my day off, but I needed to do that. And I said, okay, I'm going to take it up on myself, and I will buy TV for her from my own money so that this violence will stop. Guess what? That same day, I went to Best Buy, bought a TV, bring it up, call the maintenance people, check the TV out. It's a night and day to him now. He sits there, watch all the old movies, watch the hockey, watch the sports. He's a very happy man now. The violence stopped. The demand is getting more and more, the need is getting more and more than 20, 30 years ago. And these are human beings. It's like we work in a factory. That is why you see healthcare workers, most of them back pain, because we don't even have time for ourselves. Family time, most times I spend some of the family time at my workplace. But can I say this? I'm married to a very nice, kind man. When you ask him, can I talk to Theresa? He said, oh, no, she went to her second husband. That is my work. That is my work. He completely understands. I said, this is what I have to do. In the beginning, it was hard, but now he's used to that. Most times he don't see me. He's used to that. I try to coach everybody, use your heart with your work. It's a very hard work, but if your heart in it, you don't even see it. We are all getting old. And then you look back and you said, oh my God, it could be me. It could be me.
Thank you, Mary Weens and Theresa Matteer, for that.